The month of March represents an optimal period for introducing perennial plants, particularly when aiming for robust establishment before the intense heat of summer sets in. Furthermore, when considering landscaping for the area directly in front of your residence, opting for flora that requires minimal upkeep can significantly simplify garden maintenance. In this presentation, I will guide you through 7 exquisite perennial selections that are ideally suited for March cultivation, capable of maintaining the aesthetic appeal of your home's facade with a remarkably low investment of effort. The first selection is catmint, specifically the cat's pajamas cultivar. Cat's pajamas stands out as one of the most straightforward perennial choices for March planting, promising effortless vibrancy for your front garden. Its compact form, characterized by silvery green foliage, yields abundant cascades of lavender blue blossoms that envelop the entire plant. In contrast to earlier catmint varieties, this particular strain flowers consistently along its full length, presenting a more complete and refined appearance in front-of-house border designs. The exceptional resilience of this plant is precisely what makes it a prime candidate for low-maintenance gardening. Once established, it demonstrates remarkable tolerance to heat, arid conditions, and less-than-ideal soil. Moreover, it rarely necessitates staking or continuous watering. An added advantage is its inherent resistance to deer and rabbits, rendering it a dependable option for exposed foundation plantings. When integrating it into your landscape, position cat's pajamas towards the foreground of a sun-drenched border, where it can gracefully soften the edges of pathways or garden beds. It harmonizes beautifully with roses, salvias, and ornamental grasses, fostering a planting scheme that is both relaxed and thoughtfully composed, maintaining its visual appeal throughout the entire growing period. Our second recommendation is Salvia Violet Riot. Salvia Violet Riot is a striking perennial that introduces vivid purple hues to your home's exterior with minimal exertion. Its erect spikes adorned with deep violet flowers ascend from neat clumps of green foliage, creating pronounced vertical elements that immediately capture attention. When planted in the early spring, it establishes swiftly, contributing structural integrity to the garden well before the onset of summer. This salvia merits its inclusion on a low-effort list due to its thriving nature in heat and full sun, coupled with its minimal care requirements. Its sturdy stems seldom droop, and the plant naturally rejuvenates with a light trim following its initial blooming phase. It also possesses a strong allure for bees and butterflies, making it an excellent addition to pollinator-friendly front gardens. Within your front-facing beds, utilize Salvia Violet Riot in the midsection of borders, allowing its flower spikes to extend above more diminutive plants, such as catmint or Dianthus. The outcome is a layered planting that appears dynamic and lively without demanding constant attention. Third on our list is Sedum Back in Black. Sedum Back in Black presents a remarkable specimen for contemporary front-of-house landscaping. Its foliage, a profound shade of near black, creates striking contrasts against lighter-hued companions, while clusters of rosy pink flowers emerge in the late summer. Even before its floral display, the dark foliage provides a robust visual foundation that enhances the entire border. Sedums are renowned for their exceptional hardiness and low-maintenance profile among perennial varieties. It flourishes in full sun, exhibits outstanding drought tolerance, and actually performs best in lean, well-draining soil. Once settled, it requires minimal watering or care, making it an ideal choice for homeowners seeking significant curb appeal without the burden of perpetual upkeep. In your garden design, place Back in Black towards the center of a sunlit border, allowing its bold foliage to ground the surrounding plants. It complements airy perennials like catmint or agastache exceptionally well, cultivating a front-of-house planting that appears deliberate and resilient throughout the season. Our fourth selection is Agastache Royal Raspberry. Agastache Royal Raspberry is a vibrant perennial that introduces both color and dynamic movement to the forefront of your property. Its tall spikes of raspberry pink blossoms rise above fragrant foliage, imparting a light and airy aesthetic that enlivens sunny borders. When planted in March, it establishes rapidly, initiating robust growth before the summer heat intensifies. This plant is favored for low-effort gardening due to its ability to thrive in hot, dry conditions and its minimal need for supplemental watering once established. Agastache also strongly attracts hummingbirds, bees, and butterflies, transforming the front of your home into a bustling hub for pollinators. Despite its delicate appearance, it is surprisingly robust and resilient. In your landscape, position Royal Raspberry in the middle of a sunny border, where its vertical blooms can ascend above lower-growing plants. It pairs magnificently with sedum, catmint, and ornamental grasses, creating a relaxed yet colorful arrangement that remains visually appealing for many months. The fifth plant on our list is Dianthus Paint the Town Magenta. Dianthus Paint the Town Magenta is a compact perennial that injects bold color into front-of-house borders early in the season. Its vibrant magenta flowers emerge from neat mounds of blue-green foliage, forming an orderly and polished edge along garden beds or walkways. The evergreen-like foliage also ensures the plant maintains its attractive appearance, even when not in bloom. Dianthus is well regarded for its low-maintenance characteristics. It tolerates dry soil, prefers sunny exposures, and typically requires very little attention once established. Planting it in March allows its root system to acclimate in the early spring, enabling it to produce strong floral displays as the weather warms. In your garden layout, utilize Paint the Town Magenta along the front edges of borders or near pathways, where its compact habit can be showcased to best effect. It functions exceptionally well as an edging around larger perennials, contributing to a clean and inviting appearance in front-facing gardens. Our sixth choice is Allium Bobblehead. Allium Bobblehead is a distinctive ornamental onion that imparts a playful structure to front-of-house plantings. Its spherical lavender flower heads are borne atop upright stems, appearing akin to floating orbs above the foliage. This unique form generates visual intrigue and adds architectural character to sunny borders. Alliums are recognized for their exceptional ease of cultivation. They endure dry conditions, are resistant to deer and rabbits, and rarely fall victim to significant pest infestations. Once planted, they demand very little maintenance, making them a reliable selection for gardeners seeking substantial curb appeal with minimal effort. In front-of-house beds, situate Bobblehead towards the middle of the border, allowing its globe-shaped flowers to emerge through surrounding flora. It complements catmint, salvia, and sedum effectively, contributing to a layered planting that feels both structured and natural. Finally, number 7 is Amsonia Storm Cloud. Amsonia Storm Cloud is an elegant perennial that provides visual interest across multiple seasons. In the spring, clusters of soft blue flowers appear above dark stems and glossy green foliage, creating a refined look that is perfectly suited for the front of a house. As the season progresses, the plant develops into a full, bushy mound, introducing a sense of calm structure to the border. One reason gardeners favor Amsonia is its inherent durability. It is exceptionally hardy, tolerates drought once established, and rarely requires division or frequent upkeep. In the autumn, the foliage transforms into a striking golden yellow, offering an additional layer of beauty long after many other plants have ceased to be noteworthy. In your landscape design, place Amsonia Storm Cloud towards the rear or middle sections of front-of-house borders, where its graceful form can provide a foundational element for surrounding plants. When combined with lower-profile edging plants and flowering perennials, it assists in creating a balanced and low-effort garden that maintains its beauty through various seasons. Selecting the appropriate perennial plants in March can profoundly impact the ease with which your front garden can be managed throughout the year. By opting for hardy, low-effort varieties such as these, you can cultivate a welcoming landscape that is aesthetically pleasing without requiring constant labor. If you found this compilation beneficial, please consider liking, subscribing, and sharing which perennial you would choose to plant in front of your home this spring.